Hey friends, this is Tracy Brown, and my team and I of non-diet dietitians provide trauma-informed care so that you can feel safer in your own skin. And I kind of asked this question, and I honestly didn't expect so many responses, so I'm so grateful that as a community we can share our experiences, and then I can hopefully offer some, not just like surface level feedback that I know it's not the same thing as a one-on-one session, but I can offer just some general themes to maybe help you kind of get over the hump or add in a tool that you didn't know you needed or whatever. So I want to go through all of them. I posted this a couple different places and I got different answers. So I'm going to make a video kind of combining, if some of them were a very, very similar thread, I'm going to combine those into each video. So I might be doing videos once or twice a day for a little bit, or maybe I'll just spread it out and do one a day for the next week. Today's Tuesday. So I think I could probably do through the weekend, and I think that's what I'll do. So the first one that two people wrote about this is that just this sense of overwhelm sensory wise. And it's very, very common. It's very, when I talk often about what are some root cause things with eating disorders, and not just, I'm not even talking about cultural stuff, but like the physiology of things, is that, we do have attachment ruptures we're dealing with that make us attached to diet culture for a sense of like belonging and safety. We have the too much and not enough trauma-wise that we've experienced. And then we also have something called our sensory system. And a lot of people, a very, very common precursor to having any kind of disordered eating or challenging your relationship with food, or just struggle with like eating enough or eating from hunger and fullness, and that kind of getting some kind of routine and all that. I don't want to label anything basically, but if you're having struggles with like, oh, I know how I feel and I know how to take care of it. So two people mentioned about how overwhelming it is to eat with others, like distractions. And another person talked about like the, noise and lights and scratchy clothes and things aren't quiet enough and there's too many people and there's just too much. Okay. And immediately I thought, well, there's some sensory processing stuff going on. I'm not saying a problem. I'm just saying that some people's, the way we take in information, the way we process information, how we respond to it, one of those three things or some of all of it, the dial is kind of cranked up, or maybe it's kind of cranked down, so we don't notice as much, or maybe we notice a lot. I know I'm more on the sensory sensitive end, so I notice things like things feel loud to me a lot, and I'm pretty sensitive to, honestly, emotional cues going on around in the room, so I've had to learn to have boundaries with that versus merge with it. But I do want to offer anybody who's struggling with that a resource. And so there's a great book that I recommend to my clients called, I'm looking at the floor here, it's on the floor. It's called Too Loud, Too Bright, Too Fast, Too Tight. It's written by Sharon Heller, and it's a yellow book, really bright. You'll notice it when you go on Amazon, if you go to the library or wherever you go to get this book. But I think it would really help create some validation. And there's a lot of tools in there to help bring some more regulation to a system that's either taking in things and it feels really loud, or not taking neurocepting as much, how we maybe process it, or how we take it in, how we respond, how we process. So there could be things are kind of really amped up or kind of too toned down for whatever reasons, however it ended up that way when we were developing in the womb, whatever, or later on in life, or younger life sometime, or however that happened. And there's some really great tools for that in there. So, and the reason I talk about this stuff as a dietitian is that it impacts how people arrive at the table. It impacts how regulated we can be at the table or in the grocery store. And then therefore what things we pick up, because sometimes you're feeling overstimulated, you just want to get in, get out, and then you forgot half the components to make all the meals for a week. Or maybe you've been avoiding going out to eat, and there needs to be a step-by-step process. So this book could help you with that. I know that we work through that with our clients. if anyone's struggling with any sensory processing stuff, how to do small interventions to build up to like a bigger capacity to be, like, say, at a restaurant, and how to do that. So anyway, just want to put that out there to you. I will be making more videos. I'm going to keep going through the responses and make a video. So if you responded, thank you so much. I'm sure hopefully this will help you and help other people. And be looking out for your topics. So thank you so much. Take care. Bye for now.